Welcome to episode 3 of the Shots Fired podcast, where we have deep topics and deep conversation. It's your boy DJ.
I'm Matt. I'm JT. Pleasure to be here.
Pleasure to be here. All right. Today's topic, we're talking about dreams. From how you got your dream, what's your life goal, when you really started thinking about it and stuff like that. So I'm gonna let either of you begin. So when did you realize that, like, man, I have a real life dream, even though it may sound crazy or whatever, like this is what I want to do with this life I've been given?
Actually, kind of recently, not gonna lie. Like I I've always had like a little thing for numbers. I'm like a little nerd.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Got Rayman over here. Shots fired. There you go. All right, go ahead.
So I kind of like I started taking this economics class and I kind of really enjoyed it. So I feel like that's kind of where I want to go in my life. I want to go to college for economics, maybe get into being like a stockbroker
Oh,
and like start
high
making
society type. Okay, okay.
start making some money.
Some money, okay. What about you?
Man, it took me a while to figure it out for myself, honestly, like trying so many things. Like I played basketball for a long time, like got into the gym. But like honestly, bro, once you find it like within yourself, like without external factors, it's just like so clear. And I actually just applied to go to the Citadel, and I'm not sure what like branch or anything I'm gonna go into there, but I know like going there, I could definitely set myself up just for like doing good, and that's all I want to do, bro. Is do good for good people, set people up.
Set people up for success.
Yeah, bro.
Word, 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 word. Okay, so at what point in your life did you realize that was all coming together? Like there's something was like bubbling inside of you that you wanted, like the dream in the making, basically.
Probably around last year.
Last year?
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, I mean, I going through high school, I always got like really good grades, but I never really knew what I wanted to do with that. And then I started taking that like economics course last year, and it like kind of just blossomed.
Clicked.
Me and my teacher kind of we talk about that stuff all the time. I shoot him emails all the time. Like that's one of like my good friends now, and he's like old professor.
Old ass professor with all the wisdom.
Oh yeah.
What about you, man? When did it start like clicking? Like, man, this is like, it stems from like either your personality or a
Yeah.
situation you've been in or an experience you've had.
Yeah.
So what was that experience that kind of just like hit you in the heart or soul where like this is a dream in the making here?
Word, bro. I would say not hooping actually this year, my senior year last year, like I was ready to put everything into it, and then honestly, like it wasn't that I didn't think I could. Like I knew I could, and I wanted to for a while, but I just felt like there was a lot more I could do for myself and others.
Mm.
This is a demon level hooper, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
He's like
you breaking ankles?
Oh
Yeah.
no, more than ankles. He
More
makes
than
bodies,
ankles.
Body
Bodies
bags.
hit the
Body bags.
Yo, I'm
I know you
talking-
see the
yo.
bird jumps at Crunch.
Oh yeah. First of
Yeah.
all, white boys can jump. Shots fired to everybody.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
I seen it.
yeah.
Because I seen it, and I was just like, I need to change my colors. I lost my card. I lost my black card watching this man's hops. So that shot's fired to me. We all go for a shot. I was mad. I've never felt the rage of my ancestors in a single jump ever in my life. I was pissed the fuck off. Like, and I wasn't even gonna try it. I was like, that's some real shit. Y'all need to tape that. But deep down, I was like, fuck this. Like, man, how tall are you?
Like 5'10" on a good. It's some good shoes, bro.
5 times. Yo, this man's hops. He gonna have a short nigga dunk on you. Your career is done. You like, yeah,
Oh yeah, he'll
It's
dunk on you
raps.
on
he'll
golf.
dunk on you like. Yeah. There we go. All right, so for me, my dream, I was aimless. I was like, always had this creative side of me, right? But like, I didn't know what to do with it. I tried so many fucking things, and it's never like came to fruition. But I always want to help people because I've always felt like I wanted help, but I never could get it in the way or capacity that I wanted it, right? So I realized I had the gift of gab. as people say, like I like to talk, even though I don't look friendly sometimes. I like to help people out and talk people through their problems or specific situations, and it just comes natural. So eventually, I'm just like, well, giving free giving free therapy is wonderful and all, but I want to get paid for it. So I'm just like, well, I don't want to be a guy that just goes around telling people what to do. I don't want to be a preacher, and I want to have fun with it, right? So I figured like, okay, I can be a life coach. So my goal, my whole dream is to become a life coach. I already am a trainer, and to go back to school, take philosophy, psychology and stuff like that to really get like a good educational understanding of how people think and feel and stuff like that, and just kind of start my own business of training people for the bodies, being a life coach for the mind, and it's kind of like a spiritual guru, if you will, but nothing like super crazy. But like there is some type of spiritualism when you're talking to somebody's soul rather than like talking at them. You know what I'm
That's dope,
saying?
bro. No,
That's so dope.
that's
I
like
appreciate that.
soul touching, bro.
It is, and it was never on purpose either. It wasn't like I want to be a, whatever. It was just like it was just like, yo, man, this should I be doing. So I guess like it's I call it like metaphysics. It's some invisible shit. It's not like numbers and whatever. It's not like going to a place where you get structure and shit like that. I'm just like just in the wind nigga that just spits wisdom on accident. Like for real, just like
Master
like
Roshi.
thanks. Like
Black Jesus.
right? I would. I'll be the chillest Black Jesus. You gotta say shots fired. He's coming away.
We're
like-
there you go.
There you go. Black Jesus in the building. The 2022 Black Jesus. So let's smoke about it. Let's smoke about it. I got problems. Light up real quick. We'll have a chat. All right. So let's say we achieve our dreams, right? Once you get there, everybody has like a certain amount of money they want to make or an ideal amount of money you make. I'll tell you guys my number. I heard, some people from like the book that's called The Secret, or other people say if you think about it, you'll manifest it, whatever. So certain people will pick a number and that'll be like their ultimate goal of how much money they want to make. And even if they don't make that, they'll make close to that simply because that number is in their head. So they're thinking in that mindset, whatever that number is, right? So I'm gonna ask you your number, I'm gonna ask you your number, and I'm gonna tell you my number. So what's yours?
And I want millions as much as I can.
Millions. Be specific. Right now, pick a number from your soul.
Then probably like I'd love to have probably like a $10 million salary.
$10 million.
And not just from my job, just from like side hustles in general. Like,
That's what I'm thinking.
I love to work. That's one thing. Like I've like I'll spend all my days working. Like I'll like miss out on parties, miss out on events.
Word,
If it
man.
means to make money, I will gladly do that any day of the week.
That's beautiful. The fact that you're at this age right now, and I'm a little older. I don't look it, but I'm like 28 basically.
Right.
So it took me a break, and as I talk to more and more people, it seems like in this generation, like some of the people from like the 80s on up, is like they were all aimless, and I'm realizing that like it's great when you have structure, right? It's great when you have structure and all that other shit, and your parents like, we got our shit together. What's up with you? But like the more people I talk to, the more people I realize that like, nah, bro, like it was a fucking accident. Like I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Half the people don't know, and I feel like the more that that's discussed, and we're gonna get to your number in a second, but the more that that's discussed, where it's like, it's okay to be aimless as long as you're doing something because it will happen. And usually, most successful people I've seen are the people that are doing something they like. They make either a business out of it or they go into a company that they're like, you need to be like the GM or like you need to be up here making this money because like you're the guru of this particular topic, right?
Yeah.
So just that.
Passion makes money.
Passion makes money.
I would say that.
Say shots fired.
Shots fired.
That's
Sure.
my shit.
That's some good
All
shit.
right. So what is your number?
See, I was riding with what you were saying. Mine, like obviously I want to make more than this, but if I could get like a smooth like 400, 500K, bro, make something out of that, like business wise or like Just
So
start
that's
selling clothes, like anything along those lines, bro.
so you want to sell clothes? Is that part of your dream? Would you say that's part of your
I
dream?
mean, yeah. I would definitely say if I had like the money and inventory, that would definitely be something I would love to like spend. That'd be like a great craft just to put
Cool.
hella dedication in.
So let's toast this real quick. I'm gonna ask you a little bit more questions about that because that's individualistic. That's a dream. So mm, drinking real whiskey shot Jack Daniels.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir, baby.
Put some hair in
Get
your
that
chest.
promo on there.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
my favorite brand. Actually, you gotta get this brand called Old Smoky.
Old Smoky?
I used to only
Old
drink
Smoky
Jack
is
Daniel,
nice.
but ever since that Old Smoky came around, I've been only buying that.
On top of Old Smoky, I'm drunk as a tea. Wait, word. So tell me about this. Again, I know you may have not thought about it. Maybe you have. But just real quick, tell me about this clothing line. Will it be the logo? Will it be whatever? Not even how you would distribute it. Just like what would it be?
Man,
if
it
it's
would be
something
some
else?
dope ass like stitch jackets, some stitch
Ooh,
jeans.
Okay.
Man, probably some hats too. Get the hats coming in.
Cool. You gotta show the hat. Show
Bro,
the hat real
I
quick.
got this at Cola Kicks.
Man walked up with that
That
shit's
shit pretty tough, man.
it's fucking tough, bro.
Shout out though, because the dudes who really like made me think about it, like seriously, Velocity Denim.
Velocity
Shout out those
Denim.
boys at Velocity Denim.
Velocity
Always
Denim.
take care of me. Cap 50 stack. Y'all know what's up.
Y'all know what's up, man. Hey, for real, man. We're gonna get them sponsors coming in.
Yeah.
All right. So you would have a startup of like 400, 500,000, and that's just your number to start up.
Yeah.
I get that. So my number is 15 million.
There you go.
I was literally on my balcony just smoking legal substances. And it came to me. I was like, what's my number? What is the mindset I want to have? And my mind was like $15 million. So now I'm trying to adopt a $15 million mindset. Whether I'm at the front desk, whether I'm chilling, whether whatever I'm doing is like, it will come back to me. It's like, is this a $15 million mindset? Are you doing $15 million things right now? Even if I'm chilling, it can make me look up something on YouTube, on Google, or whatever. What are people who are making $15 million doing? And believe it or not, it helps me stay in the moment. Like I'm not in contempt of just like I'm just
Think
here.
about
You
the
know what I'm
money
saying?
strictly. You just think about doing the good shit.
Exactly.
And the
Like
fun shit.
and the
Step
fun
ahead.
shit.
Yeah.
Exactly. So like in those moments where you're just cooling, doing whatever you're doing, right? Even playing some video games. Like, am I acting like $15 million in this game? Could I challenge myself more? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or what you're doing. Am I thinking of the initial 400, 500K right now? Am I thinking of the initial millions I want to have right now? Am I thinking of this and that? Like, even when you're putting on clothes, like the next time, how would you redecorate the clothes that you even fucking wear? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the mindset that goes into your dream. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to, like, be about it, but you have to live in your dream. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, that's well spoken.
I appreciate that. Shots fired.
Shots fired, man.
That's really well spoken.
I appreciate that. Because it's hard, bro. Like, because
It's hard to keep that mindset.
it is difficult. The last episode we just had was about mindset, and that's why I want to talk about dreams because it's kind of weird, but a dream and a mindset are similar, but they're different. I got you, bro. Because like we wake up from dreams, right? It's like a thing that we see as lofty and kind of cool, but we don't like. Not to say take it seriously, but like we don't really appreciate it. But when you live in that shit, you start living in that shit.
Oh yeah,
Start living. Cool. So what else? My brain's gotten a tiny bit fuzzy. I think we're on shot. Was that like 4 or 5 or 6? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think like 4 or 5.
4 or 5.
I think I'm at like 7 or 8.
Yeah, because I got them early on. Real quick now. I'm gonna have you guys go back and forth real quick. Y'all know each other. I'm not gonna say the job where I met them at, but we all work out. These cats are here on a fucking daily basis, getting it in. We got the hop along rabbit right here. Shots fired. Go and pour yourself a cup. And my man got some muscles. Like he's a future meathead right now. Like this is a smart meathead. Because when I see him, I'm like Like I'm big apparently. People's like you're a big dude. I'm like I work out alone. I don't work out at the gym because I don't want people seeing me
You got
work
the
out.
front desk just straight curling.
I do be curling at the front desk. I be bored. I be
Curling,
looking
shots
so.
fired, man.
Shots fired. I gotta take it. I be looking so angry, just like
No, the first time I ever met him, like he's just in there.
you just. How can I help?
Yeah.